What's going on, everybody? Breaking news. SEC charges Sam Bankman-Fried with defrauding equity investors. Let me take you inside this little clip. We can check out this audio right now. And some big news, of course, with CPI data coming out. Listen in here.
We're not just recapping the news that just broke. The SEC filing charges against Sam Bankman-Fried. This is a case that they've been bringing, alleging effectively that he misled investors, not investors in FTX, the exchange per se, meaning customers of the exchange, but this is a case being brought effectively to protect those that invested, the venture capitalists and others that put money into this company. That may very well be the limit of U.S. regulators, or at least the SEC's ability to bring a case in this regard. We are expected to hear from the Department of Justice with their criminal case later today. The SEC is saying that unbeknownst to those investors, Sam Bankman-Fried was orchestrating a massive years-long fraud, diverting billions of dollars of the trading platform's customer funds for his own personal benefit and to help grow his crypto empire. Within the context of the lawsuit, they talk about effectively an account called Fiat at FTX, where lots of money appeared to be coming into FTX that they realized should have been brought to one side from Alameda, in that it wasn't, and that at some point actually it appears that they're alleging that he actually not only knew about it, but knew that there was $8 billion in said account. And all of a sudden, because of the way they had moved it into this account, the account was going to start charging them interest. So he had them move it to a different account so that the interest wouldn't be charged.
I mean, this is pretty clear.
There's a whole sort of series of allegations throughout this complaint. It goes on something on the order. I got to get you to the bottom, but I think we're about 28 pages.
28 pages for the. But look, this lays it out pretty clearly. They do think he was like Madoff. He was using customer funds to make undisclosed venture investments worth billions of dollars, lavish real estate purchases, and large political donations. That's where the money went. They said. Basically, Alameda had a virtually unlimited line of credit that was funded by the platform's customers, that he lied to the customers about that. He lied to the investors about that. All along, he said that Alameda would not have any different, it'd have no special privileges, but that was a lie, that they were taking all of those customer funds and doing what he wanted with it. And billions of dollars in these venture investments to be what remember at the time, people were calling him the JP Morgan. I never did, but people called him the JP Morgan of his era by spending billions of dollars to buy all of these, cryptocurrencies.
This is an interesting one.
Into trouble.
Alameda was able to maintain a negative balance in its customer account in FTX. Bankman-Fried directed software code to be written in around August of 2019, updated it in May of 2020, that ultimately allowed Alameda to maintain a negative balance in account, untethering it from any collateral requirements. No other customer account at FTX was permitted to maintain a negative balance.
Let's talk about what he told you.
So
that he didn't know that this was
happening. He didn't know.
Yeah.
He said that he didn't know what Alameda was doing.
He wrote the software code in his sleep. He was sleepwalking. Seems like.
So maybe he was sleepwalking. What do you guys think? I mean, the fact that he went on this big parade of press conferences and things like that, it was very strange. And the fact that he went into it ill-prepared, went into it not sounding convincing at all, not able to answer major questions at all. I don't think this helped his case at all. I mean, this was just a nightmare for Sam Bankman-Fried during his time where he went on Twitter Spaces and went on CNBC and talked to some other journalists out there. They grilled him. He didn't have great answers. Now justice looks to be being served. And again, there are a couple different things happening here. The SEC, obviously, here charges Sam Bankman-Fried with defrauding equity investors. Okay, not so much the retail investors on the exchange side, but then the Department of Justice also has a case against Bankman-Fried. We'll be updating you, bringing you up to speed on all the ins and outs of this as we gain more and more information. Thank you all so much for listening. Thank you all so much for subscribing to the channel. Let me know what you think about all this down below in the comment section. I think this is a necessary step in the right direction for the future of cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency and our industry as a whole is going to look a whole hell of a lot different next bull run than it did in this previous one. That is for sure. We're shaking out a lot of the bad actors. We're shaking out a lot of the centralized figures that are deterring people from coming into cryptocurrency. Once we get some regulatory clarity, once we get the rest of these bad actors out, once we have more of the fallout from this, or the contagion as it's called, the strong companies will survive. DeFi, in my opinion, I think will explode. And we'll have a huge, huge growth period next bull run. That's my expectation. That's what I'm thinking. Let me know what you think down below. Appreciate you guys stopping by. We'll talk again very, very soon. See ya.